there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video I am going to talk about the bias pedal distortion that goes along with the goes along with the bias FX that is pretty much essential for a good sound. I just discovered this with the mobile phone, the mobile application. You can install something. It's called the Ultimate License or something. So you get everything automatically when you install that. It's a lot cheaper. On the desktop, I figured out that you have to buy these different packs to get everything. Now, I was using the desktop, believe it or not, I was using it with just I wasn't using the best distortion. Yeah, I was just having these less than stellar distortions. And so what I just discovered is when I installed the standalone bias distortion pedal, all of a sudden the distortion sounds so much better. And now if you're looking at the screen, when you do install the bias pedal, what happens is it adds a place down here, just like it added the bias amp too. But you have all these distortions. So I'm going to go through and look at some of these distortions because there's a lot of them. You look at all these distortions. It sounds a lot better than the other ones do. I think it's like $79 for the bias pedal distortion. Let me just get a regular sound here. Let me get we'll go with this Jimi Hendrix one. This is how I discovered it. Well, actually, I discovered it by downloading a Jimi Hendrix or a Hendrix tone that I had on the mobile, and yet it wouldn't work, and I had to figure out what was missing. So here's the here's a different one, a Jimi Hendrix sound. Which sounds pretty cool, actually. Here's a different one, a Jimi Hendrix sound. And so that sounds pretty cool. All right. So that's using this drive that came with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to turn this one off. I'm going to put this new one in. I'm going to put this, what's it called? This one right here. Fire Fuzz in replace of it. And listen to the difference. And even when I turned the red drive up, it didn't sound good. It got too crunchy, or not too crunchy, but too fuzzy. Now listen to this one. Alright, let's put it higher. Let's put the volume up, or the distortion up. So let's go ahead and try some other ones. Sorry about all the noise banging around up there. All right, so let's see here. Let's turn this one off. Let's go visit some more of these various drives that we got in the bias pedal distortion pack. Sometimes it doesn't. Why is it not working? A little funky there. All right, so let's go ahead and try Insane. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Voodoo. Let's try Voodoo. Where'd it go? There it is. Is that it? Well, else before the gate, after the gate. Let's go after the gate. Does it matter? Well, that's kind of wimpy. What's it doing here? What's going on with this? A distortion all the way up. Okay, not understanding what that's all about, but that one didn't work very good. Let's go for another one. Yeah, that's kind of funky. The software is a little bit clunky. Uh-oh, I'm getting an orange. Hopefully it doesn't go bad. Okay, so let's go with a I wonder what the best one is. We got the metals. We got metal. Let's see if metal sounds good. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds alright. I don't love it. I'll tell you that one of them is worth it though. Just this guy right here is worth it. Let's see here. PG distortion. Let's just go through these suckers. as is my custom. That sounds cool. Sounds really cool. Sounds alright. Maybe this isn't the best. Let's see. We're only using a. What are we using? A dual thing. Let's close that one. We'll try a couple more. We can try in a different context. It might even be better. Modern metal. Here we go. Modern metal. Distortion's all the way up already, pretty much. No, that's not the right one. This one's pretty much not all the way up. Yeah, we'll try these distortions in a different context in a second, because I don't want to. I think the amp is actually coloring it a certain way, which is cool. But I'm trying to figure out how these sound in any context. Okay, what's happening there? You see, sometimes it doesn't click. Maybe it's my mouse. What's going on with that? It's weird. All right, let's go for the Hellraiser. These are all good. Again, I gotta change the context though. I think distortion. This is regular distortion. Metal tone. All right, let's change the bank. Let's go to one of my. Let's go to the. How about the Boss Katana lead? That's what up. Here's the initial one. It has that green drive. Pretty cool tone right there. You can get that little squawkage. You can get this if you look up Chad Garber. If you have this, you can download that. It's called Boss Katana Lead. Let's turn off this green guy. This is without any drive. Just drive from the amp. Alright, let's go with Doom. Let's see. Wonder which one's the. Let's try the Fire Fuzz first, since that was so good with the Hendrix one. Let's crank it up some. Oop. Pretty cool. All right, let's try another one. This is a good context, I think. The whole point is, though, I didn't realize you had to buy it separately, the standalone, but it works itself in with the Bias FX. All right, let's see here. What else we got going on? Let's go Super Fuzz. Look at the good news is you got just a ridiculous amount of these things. I guess was it the Screamer I was using before? What is this guy right here? Is it the Screamer? I'm not sure if that's a Screamer or this is a different one. Whoops. Do not like the Screamer. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that guy. All right, so let's see here. Tube overdrive. Let's go with the, which ones have we not seen yet? We metal, have we done that one? Yeah, let's go Crazy Highway. I don't know what that means. Let's try it. So in essence, this is basically a Bias Pedal Distortion demo, you know. Okay, let's get through a couple more of these, or a few more of these. Okay, the Turbo Distortion. Let's try that one. Let's get rid of that guy. Turbo Distortion. Ooh, that's kinda cool. You know what we should do now I think about it? We should pretty much get a clean sound. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and get a completely clean sound. And then add distortion. So how do I do that exactly? Which one am I going to use? Blues clean. That's how that sounds. Okay, here's just regular clean. Alright, so let's start from the beginning now, okay? PG Metal. No, is that right? Yeah, the first one they have here is PG Metal. I'm not too super impressed with that one. Let me hear how this fire fuzz sounds without anything but itself, and it crank it up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, this is good because this is just the drive. Shall we do dual to make it more fun? Alright, so let's go with another one. We'll go with the let's go with the metal tone. Wow, it's very wussy. I don't quite understand why it's so wussy. That's metal? Now we at least got to give this amp a Celestian cab. It kind of works the same way, you know. I got the plug-in, the amp 2 plug-in or the standalone, but it adds itself over here, so we can add a much better. See how much better those Celestians are? So much better. I'll go ahead and save this too. All right, so let's get back to the other one. Well, actually, this is the metal. Still not very impressive to me. We'll go back to this one again since we have the Celestian. This is obviously my favorite one, the Fire Fuzz. The overall sound's not that great because we haven't configure the rest of it, the distortion and the amp and all that stuff. And really, we should probably change amps. You know what? Why don't we put a Mesa Boogie on there if I can. Can I do that easily? Is that easy to do? How do I change the head? I'm not aware how to do that. Oh, with low crunch, a bias amp 2. It's thinking really hard. All these amps we got. I just want a good one. Give me a Mesa Boogie. Is there a Mesa Boogie somewhere around here? There's so many different kinds. I don't know what is what, but yeah, what are they all? There's other kinds of names for it as well. Let's see. Where are the Mesa Boogies? I don't see them anywhere. Well, you know what? We can go with a there's probably one right in front of my face. A triple rectifier might be one. Whew, that's nice. It's pretty nice. Alright, so then we add this guy. I know I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to get some good sounds. Alright, next, let's try some other ones. Let's see here. Dirty Booster doesn't sound very promising. Some of these don't sound very promising. Insane Fuzz sounds kind of promising. So let's see here. I like the super fuzz. I'm not necessarily looking for fuzz as much as I'm looking for distortion. Ice Overdrive, Voodoo. I'm really disappointed with the Voodoo one for some reason. Wait, Tube Screamer or it's a little bit different than Screamer. Let's see what that one sounds like. Ooh, that's a little bit better. I mean, a little bit. It's different. So many distortions you can get. Pretty cool. Next. I guess we just do a tube overdrive. So it's off like sounds like this. On sounds like this. Wow. It's not my thing. Next. Do we even have? Did we put the? Let me check this amp. Make sure we got some Celestian going on in there. Because I'm ultimately trying to find a good sound. You know. So why don't we go ahead and put Celestian in there? Boom. Yeah, hear that? That was a terrible playing. All right, let's see here. All right, so now we got some. I'm trying to get an overall good sound while we're doing this. So hey, all right. So let's go ahead and find. Once again, let's try the Crunch Tube Driver, Scream Monster. That sounds kind of promising. What do you think? Got a tune, got a tune. Sorry about this. I hate tuning live, but now I wasn't even gonna do this live video until I figured out what the heck, because I was disappointed I couldn't get a good sound out of the desktop anymore. But for some reason I was able to get really good ones when I first used it, and then I used the mobile version of it, and I found even better sounds. And so then I had to go back. When I went back to the desktop sounded lousy, and it was because I didn't have all the packs that I had installed. Why is it so? Alright, let's see here. Okay, so now let's try a different drive. Bye-bye. What about PG Metal? We ever done that one already? That's interesting. Next. PG Distortion. Just gonna go through these quickly. Ooh, that's nice. I like that one. PG Distortion's cool. Alright. Modern Metal. That's metal. I don't know why they call that metal. I gotta turn the distortion up then, because that's definitely not metal. But I don't think that's metal, at least distortion. And the metal ones are just like kind of weak for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right, next. Hellraiser, we tried that. We haven't tried this one in this context. Kind of wussy. I don't feel like putting the volume back up on that one. All right, distortion 1. Really, it's amazing how many different kinds of distortions there is. That's alright. Next. Metal tone. I think we've tried this one, but I don't know if we've tried it in this context. Pretty good. That's not even all the way up. We gotta give it a better chance even. Distortion's way down. Next, we're not gonna go on too much longer, but we're gonna go through some of these. A couple more of these. Wasn't planning on doing this today, like I said, so whoopsie. Let's see here. What was that? It was that was Metal Tone. Crazy Highway. I think I like Pro Rat. We'll try Crazy Highway. Wow. 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 Is this like too loud, you guys? Is it like distorting big time? Is this like too loud, you guys? Is it like distortion? Hopefully it's not too low. Anyway. Let's try Pro Rat. Gotta give that a bit better chance too, because that's like way down. It's probably the distortion's probably low, low, low. Yeah, look at that. I like that one a lot. What is that called again? That's the Pro Rat. I like it a lot. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Next. Doom. We are doomed. Distortion is like bad distortion. Silicon distortion. It's a smoother one. I thought the volume output might be too loud. Next. Metal one. Way too loud. Why is it so loud? Next. This is not a perfect test, you know, because I think my volumes might be too loud and all kinds of stuff. Triple booster? What the heck is that? Dirty booster. I'm liking some of these. What have we done this one yet? Have we done old school metal? Interesting. Fuzz face was what I was using earlier. Power booster, triple booster, treble booster, silicon face, super fuzz. Let's try super fuzz. Bass overdrive. Interesting. Let's try that. Next. Sab drive. Don't know what that means. Sparkle drive. We're just going to try some of these random ones. That sounds pretty cool. OD3. Don't even know what that means. Pretty cool. Warm OD, warm overdrive. That was a nice one. Okay, we're just about done. Have we done Scream Monster yet? That sounds pretty promising. I think still my favorite one so far is this little dude right here. Fuzz Fire. Whatever, go back. Fuzz Fire. Or Fire Fuzz. What was it? Fire Fuzz? What was it again? Fire Fuzz. Trebly though. So that's pretty much the video. I'm gonna go through maybe a couple more. Full drive? I don't think I did full drive yet, did we? And again, I colored it by the amp choice. So I guess the goal is to get the right combination. Like if I take, like I said, the Boss Katana lead, which is this by itself. Here's without the distortion. This guy in there. There's not a whole lot of bass on that one. There's probably more basses on one of these guys. Scream Monster, one more chance. Scream Monster's cool. There needs more treble, or less treble, or more bass. And that's probably something to do with the other settings, anywho. Classic valve. Ooh, that's bass. Hear that one? That's exactly what I was looking for. More distortion. If you really want to get higher, we can just go to this guy. Put him way up. Okay, so bottom line is, thank you so much for watching. This basically has been a video of me going through the Bias Pedal Distortion, which is necessary for the Bias FX, in my opinion, to make it sound better. So. Rock lead 2 by Garber. Earlier that sounded good to me. Now it sounds awful because of this. My favorite on. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks.